Marquise, do you know anything about vampires? One of them is terrorizing the village, and I suspect that it might be one of us? Impossible. I know all of these people quite well. You share a cell, it makes you especially close. About Master Alaric. Alaric? I don't think so, but I couldn't guarantee it. Then he's our prime suspect. Okay. Down to that. About the vampire, Master Alaric. Master Alaric, the nearby village is greatly alarmed at the thought of vampires.
Yo.
What did you say? Master Alaric, I said the closest village. Pillage? Where? When? No, not pillage. The closest village. They're concerned. Burned? But who did it? And why? Okay, the villagers are in a rage over vampires. Age of Empires? Vampires. Ah, yes, vampires. Vampires? Don't talk rubbish. I'd rather believe in the fluffy yellow rabbit that calls down the lightning. Fluffy yellow rabbit that calls down lightning? I haven't heard of that one. Alright, anyway. Vampires. Pfft. So you doubt vampires exist? But the villagers saw them. Witnesses. Victims. I don't merely doubt they exist. I'm absolutely sure of it. The joke is on you, my poor boy. Isn't it obvious? Please don't bother me anymore over such nonsense, alright? So confident, it's easy to believe him, but got to cover the green sore on his rib. Astrologer said that a sign of a vampire on a bad diet. I'll stake out the tent at night and keep an eye on Alaric. Right, so that, what do we... see anything here? Ah, I need to get a couple 4 rods. That'll give me something to do while I wait for... Should be... Actually, there's one closer. Or I could just take both. Kit. Two more tents to go. Now that we have some empty spaces, our friends have a chance to escape the fire of the Inquisition. I sent letters to 3 of them. Hopefully they'll take advantage of the opportunity. Well, at least this camp is much friendlier than a jail cell. There's none of the luxuries here they're accustomed to, of course, but the fresh air and the pure well water aren't bad. Time for rest, so... Sure... Let's see, I have a great idea. What would you think of an automatic well? It would be more than useful to us, but could you build such a thing? Sure. The heck do I build a automatic well? Not that I'm going to complain. I'd like one for the myself. Well, 2. Alright, so you got to get happy. I'm going to need glitches and 4 parts. It's fine. That, more people, I guess that's good. And probably not because they're out of food, but water should keep them happy. The new person? Say, do I need to hide behind the TV? Maybe he doesn't come out on Sundays. I don't want to waste time if I'm not really to the bottom. Oh, Cook, an attractive and jovial young woman with a tendency to play the victim. Okay, so the people I bring in can have jobs around here. Alright. Here, Alarix 10. Alright. Refugee happiness going up pretty good. If he is a vampire, where I chose to stand is probably not the best place. Oh, there we go. It's incredible. It's like a classic horror movie. Should hurry to the village and stop him somehow. By the way, I wonder where he's hid his sleeping cough. Shall not pass, foul creature. Defend yourself. Hey, I'm talking to you. Have some respect. You'll have to speak louder, he's deaf. This world's gone crazy. Deaf vampires? Garlic munching vampires? What's next? Stop, you monster, and fight me. There's no point, young man. Your wife's blood doesn't suit me. And as for you, really don't seem tasty enough. Will die a long and torturous death for you this insult. Bastard, defend yourself. I admire your logic, not to mention your fervor, but if you don't leave me alone... He's not alone. We'll both stop you, vampire. Hey guys, there's no need to kill each other. Let's talk first. And the guard sees nothing. Okay, so that was a choice. Keeper, this is not your business. Ask not to bother me. Now, face the consequences. Ow. That's right. Hey, I can't see. That's not fair. Even if you escape, I'd know where to find you, and sleep well. Where am I? Did I die? Is this heaven? Heaven? No, more like the opposite. This is my tent, you're alive. You, I remember, you're a vile vampire. Wait a second, why didn't you kill me? And hey, you can hear me. What the hell is going on? Well, you were unconscious. I borrowed a part of your hearing. What? Don't worry, as you can tell, your own hearing has already regenerated. But why did you suggest I might have killed you? Because of everything. You're a monster. I know your secret, and I'm no monster. I'm not so foolish as to kill the graveyard keeper. That would ruin everything. I'd planned to do something rather naughty with you, I admit, but I have since changed my mind. Managed to track me, so you're more than capable than I imagine, and you might even be useful. I won't help a vampire. I'll leave you alone for a while. Calm your emotions and shed your ridiculous delusions of heroism. Alright, time's up. Now listen to my words and make your choice. The ancient curse. It has returned, and I must stop it before it's too late. This is my duty as written in the ancient contract. Should I fail, 1,000 bloodthirsty zombies will flood the town, the village, and even your graveyard. I've already started on the graveyard, so you... That... But the problem is already too advanced. I can't deal with it all on my own. I need your help, Keeper. It's all rather unexpected. I need to think. I see. You're welcome to ask any questions, but remember, we're already running short of time. Alright. What did you do to Shepard? Absolutely nothing. A little bump on the head. It was completely harmless. I suppose it might even do him some good. Anyway, he's at home and his wife is looking at him. Been a vampire since you were born? No, I was contaminated over 30 years ago. Some vampires kidnapped me, put me in a cage, tortured me, and did this to me. I hate my curse more than anything, but there's no cure for it. I drink blood only in the most desperate situation to avoid a terrible death. Why'd you go out to the villagers? I didn't want to, but I'm nearly dying of hunger. If I try to attack anyone at the camp, Teodoro would easily find me out. I remember a movie that there was a guy who drank rat blood, or he'd... Do not fear death, but I cannot leave the world without fulfilling my duty. What's the ancient curse? It was laid upon us 2 centuries ago when disciples of the new faith destroyed the ancient bridge. Desperate souls could no longer find their way to the land of the dead. They threw mad in despair, returned to their bodies, and began killing everyone. Walking Dead flooded the world. The ancient god and the ancient contract saved humankind from annihilation. Same thing. Okay. Contains the list of dictates which stave off the ancient curse. Agreed to by representatives of new and old faith and the ancient god. My brothers and I, as signatories, were obliged to follow it faithfully and execute all its conditions. We did so for nearly 170 years, but as you can see, we failed eventually. Ah, you're even older than Moses. Not bad. I always considered it strange that graveyard keepers weren't informed of all this stuff. In the end, you're the guarantors of the contract? Why did it return? Because the strictures of the ancient contract were violated too many times. Hey, the Inquisitor's cruelty, the cult's brutality, the ship of the dead stuck in the harbor, and most importantly, we haven't had a graveyard keeper for the past 30 years. The predecessor was killed before you. The next chosen keeper... the next chosen keeper, were never born. There must always be a graveyard keeper. They are the guarantors of the contract. That's why I asked when we first met about the role you play. And how do we stop the ancient curse? The curse began to return after the Great Blast, and according to the information I have, the 4th keeper, your predecessor, has been killed in the Great Blast. So, we must unmask the murderer of the 4th keeper. Only the person who triggered the curse can stop its spread. Well, it looks like I'll be playing Sherlock Holmes a bit more. So there's probably nobody else who can help with the curse. Nobody. The other signatories are bounded by a seal of silence. Except for me and my brothers, but it's useless to count on them. Alright, I want your brothers help us with the curse. This is not the time or place to discuss them, perhaps one day. But for now, know this. We can rely only on ourselves. Alright, I'll help. I know it's not easy, or it's not an easy decision, but it's the right one. Let's see. For starters, take these scrolls. They'll help you save a lot of time traveling. Then we should... Master Alaric, what happened to you? Wait, I'll call the Marquise. No, never him. If he learns that I'm a vampire, he'll pierce my heart with a wooden stake. With the greatest of pleasure. Blood, just drop of blood. Please hurry. Blood? Well, I doubt corpse's blood is tasty, but we're out of options. Bring him... oh. Ah! That's what I get for always... Alright. Easy enough. Let's see. Do I need... the bank today? Yeah, that's full. Actually, I'm just gonna grab all the blood for right now, or maybe I'll bring half of what I got, just in case I need to leave it somewhere up there for him to drink, eat, whatever. Put on a nice, tasty burger. He could be the first person to enjoy a nice blood-soaked burger. Alright, we'll take 30. Oh, while I'm down here, and clean my bag. Guess I'm gonna hold on to those scrolls. There. That's a bit better, but the taste is amazingly foul. What was it? Corpse blood. Or were you counting on me to ask some villager to volunteer his blood? Oh no, not again. Hello, diarrhea. But you're right, thank you in spite of it all. Wish I could bring you some regularly, so that you can stop bothering the villagers. It's a deal, and paying you for this service would be the honest thing, wouldn't it? Okay, I have something something for you right now. It's my old vampire sun cream. You can show it to them as evidence of the vampire's demise. Then the villagers will stop worrying and you'll get your reward. Thank you. May I ask, why did you say Theodora would be glad to kill you? Because it's true. That is one of those burdens that cannot be shared. You passed out and never finished your thought. Ah yes, you must find the vampires who captured and tortured me 30 years ago. I remember they asked me about the ancient contract and the ancient curse. Sure, they're somehow connected to the curse and the Great Blast. Where should I start looking? Do you have an address? Don't know. Sort of disappeared after the Great Blast. The trail is cold. Let me think. Astrologer told me that he and the Fourth Keeper were attacked by vampires. Strange magic turned their attacks to turned their attackers to vampire jaws. Maybe it's possible to find these jaws and disenchant them? I've heard of this place. I should inform Alaric. I know where we could start looking, but that event happened so long ago, any clue must be long gone. It's not a great problem. Borrow the Witcher's Eye from Theodora. It's a special artifact for discovering things which are shrouded in the veils of time. Coming with me? I'm still too weak from hunger, and daylight is deadly too. Well, I'll tell you if I find anything. Close my eyes, I see my brothers. Oh, how I miss them, despite everything. Okay, so I can just spam it too. Okay. I'll leave some over here. I guess I'll need to wait for him to. If I get to wherever they're going. I'll come, but of course you stop. Yeah. Ask about the Witcher's Eye. Marquise, I'd like to borrow something from you. The Witcher's Eye. Alaric told you about that, did he? I shouldn't have trusted my secrets to that old scoundrel. Yes, I have, but it is a precious thing to me. It is a minor technical wonder, my father's masterpiece, and it's the only one of its kind. I'll be careful, and I'll bring it back really soon. No. But I know what my father would have done in this situation. You accomplish your task, if you help all these people survive, then I shall give you the Witcher's Eye to you as a gift. Find. I think they. There she up. Is that an outhouse? I remember building this. Over here to sit. There we go. Alright. Ah, nice man. Could you help a defenseless little woman with huge and awful problems? Why not? But only if you tell me every little thing in detail. Oh dear keeper, I feel so helpless, so useless. I'm about to cry every moment. I don't want to live. This kitchen is so different from the luxury kitchen in my old elite restaurant. When I work here, my hands shake, I get my proportions wrong, I forget even basic recipes. If I could improve it, that would allow you to cook more effectively and with greater pleasure. Oh, that would be so darling of you. And this improved kitchen would be equal to the luxury kitchen of my former elite restaurant? Actually, I can't promise that, but I'll do my best. Anything extra? Take that. No. What else do I add to my list? Table 2. Alright. Also need 12 planks. And 18 nails. Alright, let's go to Dead Horse. Let's make sure she doesn't have anything new. Alright. I got... give that a sunscreen. Look at this. I took it from the corpse of the vampire. Did it! Amazing. You have helped us enormously. Oh, thank you, thank you. All the village is grateful to you, our hero. You have done here today will not be forgotten. That's cool to hear. So, oh, my reward. Reward? Oh, sorry, I entirely forgot. I must warn you that our economic situation in the village is not the best. Frederick, my reward. The town's duties have increased and the harvest hasn't been good to us these past few years. Frederick! Here it is. Sad day when heroes can't show compassion for the village. Yeah. These are... Don't do siege. You done your rings, but I think I would actually lose. Alright. That gets that done up. Alright, let's... I doubt I'm going to be able to improve my kitchen. Whoa. Whoa. Get back to work. Yeah, there's no way to upgrade. So I can't upgrade that. 12 planks. I just start cutting from. At least I got plenty of money for seeds from the merchant. Oh, for Flitch. No. And 4. sleep everything off. Man, we plowing through the storyline now. Just click, click, click. Like it. Fix a once Snake shows up. Actually, I'm not gonna really worry about harvesting. I'll just go buy the ladies, the witches from. Back off, you flying rodents. Hey. Gotta get people out of entry. I guess whatever I don't want seeds for myself, I could put them here. That would be bad. Oh my god, seriously? Keep 6. Gotcha. Just curiosity question. Tech. Recipe. No. Oh, there's a decent amount more recipes. Alright. Whoop, I can dodge. Guess I could go put all this stuff up and clean my inventory if I'm starting to get kind of sloppy again. The fish is my hops. Oh, hops and hops. Down stick. Get this going, because hopefully he not only more seeds, but he can get the seed. Too short. That head out to the miller. Wait on him. Well, we'll hit the merchant first. Merchant wakes up much earlier. I guess I could, technically I could pick some apples and some berries from the house. Hey, wait, can we cook this or can they eat it already? I fix it. I could get rid of this fish by putting it up there.